To what extent do those who don't know ask better questions than those who do?
I love it. I love it. I love it. No, the reason I laugh is, so for TOK, the IB, they make 6 questions every year that then, so the year 13 for the final essays, right? And sometimes I try and write them myself for the year 12s. And I think I'm going to steal your question for next year. What is it? So we'll say it again.
To what extent do those who don't know ask better questions than those who do?
Well, I think if you think you really know, then you've got a problem, right?
Yeah.
As the go on. Do you want to give me the line?
Something along the lines of true wisdom is in knowing nothing at all.
And then I was thinking of Havel. He was when the Czech Republic was Czechoslovakia. He was one of the first kind of philosopher kings, if you like. He was an actual philosopher who went on to become the leader of the country. And he said, seek the truth and run away from those that have found it. I think once you've got the answer, you're probably the problem. Yeah. But it depends on what area of knowledge we're talking about, right? If we're talking about the sciences, and this is one of the fundamental problems that we have in the world today, is that a lot of people have opinions about things that they have no knowledge of, and which is, we could go into a lot of specifics here, but obviously the vaccine refusal would be one point.
Especially with the rise of technological capabilities and how information is misplaced.
Yes, yeah, misplaced, misinterpreted. I don't. In order for me to be able to, I'm a TOK teacher. I have an interest in science. I believe I have a scientific worldview, but I have a GCSE in it. I don't even have A levels, right? So for me to be able to have meaningful conversations about the particulars of science would require me to go off and get a PhD and another 10 years of study starting from scratch. So do I even deserve to have an opinion, right? So the first part of your question, to what extent do those that don't know ask better questions? I think those that don't know can certainly bring a fresh perspective, right? And it is certainly the case that we can get entrenched in our thinking. But I think the solution there is we just need to be looking for the opinions of others. We need to be questioning ourselves on our own stances, and doing the best we can not to be dogmatic on any point of view. But all of what underpins all of that is we need to be curious, right? Yeah. That's why I always try and teach year 7, because they haven't been destroyed by puberty. And their mind is just about exploring what is around them, right? And I think that we should do our very best to keep that sense of curiosity in order to keep that questioning going.